You know, in a town of 2,500 people, I don't know where in the hell everybody's going at 10:07 on a Monday. I mean, like this has been nothing but traffic. I mean, somebody's got to go to work. I just got fuel over here at the oil company, and it has been a constant flow of people. And then traffic clears up, and every business around here where I'm pulling out and street has got somebody coming. These are big town problems, man, not small town problems. Maybe everybody's on their mandatory 15-minute break. I'm lucky, I'm a truck driver. I get a mandatory 30-minute break. So it's Monday morning. We are headed to go load. We are loading some panels going out to Sumter, South Carolina. Probably won't get to show y'all anything on the unload just because I'm going to an Air Force base. And they probably, I don't know. I'm figuring they probably frown on me trying to film at an Air Force base. Maybe not, but I'd hate to film it and then like later on YouTube take the video down, or you know, the government show up at my front door, something like that. So I probably, just to save future problems, I will probably just not mess with it. I mean, it's unloaded. You guys have seen that before. So anyway, my briefcase come apart here the other day. I actually fell on it and like crushed the top of it, so like the top of it's round. I've got to stop and get another one. I always just buy those cheap $30 ones at the Lowe's, and they'll last a couple of years. You just throw them away, get a new one. So, but yeah, fuels went down a little bit, so I'm happy about that. But man, I'm still not positive on rates. I haven't really, not really that confident in the rates right now. It is what it is. There, we're gonna have to keep pushing until we figure it out. And we may just have to figure out that there's nothing to figure out. We're just gonna have to eat some of it until, you know, the market gets better. And that's the sad thing about it. You know, the market's not there. It's dog eat dog. And we'll run into another deal where, you know, I will say this, the difference in 09 and now that I've seen is, in 09 the market was better. I'm sorry, 08. So 08 we had a little bit better market. It did, you know, the fuel started coming up in the spring and it got totally insane, and it took about 30 days or so, maybe 45, for rates to start reflecting it. And I don't know if they ever, I don't think they ever really totally reflected it, best I remember. I know that at the time missed a beat that year. I don't know. My wife was actually out of work that year. We had our special needs daughter was born in '07, and she had to stay at home with her until we figured out how we're going to be able to take care of her, even if there was a daycare that would take her. And eventually we found a daycare for special needs children not far from where she went to work at. So, it's about a 40-minute drive up there. So, my wife didn't even work. We never missed a deal. We bought a new house that year. Tires on that truck, rebuilt the engine that year, went on vacation that year. We never missed a lick that year. So we were blessed, and I feel like we'll be blessed this year. But where's that? Okay, so here's where I was at. Okay, in '08 I started seeing freight trending up. And it trended up all the way up until the fall that year. I actually bought a reefer in November that year with all the refrigerated freight. Once it tanked that year, because it was an election year, and once it tanked, it tanked. But I never missed a lick until on into the fall of that year, late into the fall of '08. But what I see now is freight. It looks like it's doing this. Maybe not like this, but definitely like this. You know them curves. We've seen them curves. Once it goes like that, but this curve's kind of doing like this. So, and it didn't do it at 2 a.m. So I don't know. We may be in for a bumpy ride, and that's okay. I hope everybody gets their finances in order. I actually watched some trucking YouTube the other day, and this guy, he was a trucker, but he wasn't like a trucker, like I am. But, he's kind of more of a businessman. I watched him, and he was big into real estate and everything, and I can't remember his name. Y'all probably seen the guy, something about Redhead or something like that. It's a team driver. He's got like a British wife or girlfriend or something like that. But what he said made lots of sense. He's cashing out. He foresees the real estate market going down, and he was in real estate in '08, and he's seen the same thing then. So he's cashing everything out. And here I am. I was trying to buy a new pickup like 2 weeks ago, and now I'm just like, I don't know. Mine's almost paid for. Got tons of equity in it. It's a 16 model crew cab Duramax with just rolled over 100,000 miles. So it's still a $45,000 truck. I probably got nearly $40,000 worth of equity in it. So I thought, man, I can sell this thing, buy me a beater, and wait. So I don't know. It's hard for me to want to do because I like my truck, and I bought that truck to keep it for 200,000 miles, and I'm eating half of it up, but also thinking about just getting a new one because I'm never going to get this much more money out of that truck than I am right now. And if a year from now or whenever it's paid off, I don't remember when it pays off. I'm still going to get the same amount of money out of it. And anyway, I've got a video probably coming up on that. Back to what I was saying, this guy was talking about how LA real estate market. I actually was buying my house as all the adjustable rate mortgages crapped out. I was in the middle of buying that house, and it made financing that house. It made financing that house a living hell because I was approved with Wells Fargo. Everything was fine. somebody walk up wanting to buy our house and want me to put a price on it. So buying that house right in the middle of that, I remember how everything was with adjustable rate mortgage, and I had some people that I know that had it. So I don't know. This guy foresees that we're looking at the same thing. So I don't know. Maybe my condo in Gulf Shores, maybe it's a little more ascertainable in the future, because like I was looking at condos down there, like 3-bedroom condos, 1,200 square feet, on low floors, like 2 years ago, 450, 500. Now they're like 650. So I mean, like, if that is the case, man, it's gonna be I don't know, it may flip flop like it did back then. So I don't know. I'm hoping that like we're not going into something like a massive recession / depression. So maybe that won't be the case. So I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna keep riding on. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I'm gonna try and get some good loading footage and all that jazz. Maybe I'll actually put a good video out. My Conestoga operation video. I thought it was going to be a good one in it tank. So I don't know. I did some filming this past week. A little bit of filming on some stuff I was doing on the truck and trailer, and I don't know if I even want to edit it, because like some of my working on stuff videos don't do as good. But I don't know. I mean, it's maybe some of you diehard fans will like it. I'll see if I can't get it uploaded soon this week. I got another one that I hadn't uploaded on my truck, my pickup. Going to buy my pickup, so got that, and I've also got something else I can't remember what it was. So all right, we're gonna ride on. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, so we're just sitting in line right here. I'm looking for loads. I'm trying to figure out, like, they were going to do this unloading over here at this Air Force base by appointment, but like they're wanting to do it Wednesday, and it's like 832 miles over there. I'm like, how about tomorrow? You know, it's like, let's, I mean, I got lots of time. It's still early in the morning here, and I got plenty of time to go 800 miles and kick it off tomorrow. I mean, it's, anyway, I'm just kind of looking over stuff. I'm trying to, like, looking for stuff coming back home here, and like top money right here is $3,200. It's a step deck load, so we're out on that. And then we got Effingham, South Carolina to Greenwood, Arkansas. It's 124 miles from the house, and they won't load it today, but it's by Greenbush, so that's a load of lumber. It's going to Glenwood, Arkansas, so it's a load of lumber. So that's, I don't know, what, 3,924 miles. So that's probably 320 something. And let's just check it going straight back. Oh wait, no, let's see here. Internet Truck Stop they changed their format last year, and I'm not happy about it. I emailed them several times about it, and they really didn't care that I like the old format that we used for since I started using it probably 20 years ago. And let's see what some of this top money is here. 25. I'm gonna try and make like a triangle, or do two loads on the way back home, maybe, if I can make more money that way. So, you know, like right here, I'm checking everything like out of there going back to Birmingham, because I know I can load Birmingham, coming back home for a decent amount of money. You know, it's 300 miles. I can usually $350 sometimes, and you know, $1,500, $1,700, $1,800, pretty normal. So right here, Charleston to Sylacauga, which is right outside of Birmingham. What are we looking at here? 2650, 457 miles. So that's fairly good, I guess. And let's see, we got 2,500 on this Charleston to oh no. And that's loading out of Charleston, so it's probably coming out of a port. And I renewed my TWIC the other day, so probably out on that. And this it says Huger, South Carolina, but they call it something else, and I can't remember what. Hoger or Hoogie or something like that. So that's what do we got here? Trinity, Alabama. Who's got that? Fair Freight Logistics. I don't know. Sometimes the name just kind of totally turns me off. There's Landstar. I usually like people I like working with. I have them. Let's see if I can find one here. Like, shoot. You can put a heart beside their name there, whatever. And 489 on 1,800. So that's, what is that? $4 or not quite $4. All right, so like I said, there's still a lot of $3 a mile freight out here because let's see, this $2,000, 575 miles to do that. I don't know. Still not a lot of 2,400 on 575 there, so it's still not I don't know. That's right at $4 a mile there. So I don't know. Maybe I need to call and talk to them about their days to pay and all that. So my broker's called me back and let me know what we can do here. We'll check back with y'all later. Okay, so I did some always, like, when I'm looking at loads or whatever and I see somebody like this this Fair Freight Logistics. I've never heard of them before. Cool. I always look them up on the internet. If they got a website, you know, hey, usually they're probably an elaborate website. Let me refresh that. I mean, but yeah, I usually check them out like that, and usually they got a good website, and they do all kind of quick pay. Usually if they'll do quick pay, you know, they're going to be legit. So you take a chance on about all these folks out here, but you know, if they're good enough, they got a website like that, and you know, it's got, you know, a place, you know, where carriers click on and you find out more about them, customers click on them, you can actually get a quote online or whatever. So, you know, that was extensive enough that who is this calling me, that it's okay. So we are actually going to Trinity, Alabama from Huger, or however you say that, Hugie. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. 2,400 on 575 miles. So it ain't the best in this world. So you about saw my log in. All right, so we're out here fixing to load our panels and get on the road as soon as they get done with their lunch break. Gonna go in here and try and find another load here if I can get. I need to put a whatever you call it, OtterBox on this thing. So, oh crap. All right, it loaded a bunch of other stuff in there. So we're fixing to go try and find something from around Trinity, Alabama to come back home. So we'll kick this off tomorrow, load that load in South Carolina coming to Alabama on Tuesday, and then we'll reload Wednesday in Birmingham coming back home, and probably unload that Thursday, and maybe be done for the week. I need to change my oil, but my baby boy's daycare program, there's in between their spring and fall semesters, or spring and summer semesters, they got a few days where they don't take care of your kids. So to heck with people that's got to work. So I'm gonna go home and do daddy daycare and change my oil hopefully Friday, and then we'll have Memorial Day Monday, and he'll be out Tuesday. And I don't know, my wife may take off that day, or I may just take him with me. I don't know. I may just take him with me, especially if we're just going to go load something, and load something short, and I'm going to leave out with it that evening. I'll probably just take him with me or something. But anyway, fixing to get this done. There's people staring at me like I'm an idiot. So they're probably wondering why I'm talking to my phone, because I'm a YouTuber, I guess, now. So, all right. You're going to go find me a load. Here we are. We got loaded. We're fixing to step up on the I-Big 4-0. Head east out towards Memphis. Probably one of the most busiest stretches of highway, as some of you probably know and travel. Well, we got our panels loaded on. I mean, it looked like, I don't know, where I normally try to put my GoPro, with these panels, they're so tall, like you really can't see anything. So and I don't know, it's a lot of times it's massive chaos in there, because they're trying to get so many trucks in and out of there that, it's, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to load and get out of the next guy's way, and just get out of the way, so that I am not blocking up where they need to load, because you have to load and strap in the same spot, and they've only got like 3 spots to do that. So if they got 10 trucks out there waiting, then it's pretty critical that, and courteous, that you strap your load as fast as you can and get the hell out of the way. So that's what I always do, because that's what I would want to be done for me. So that's what I do. So a lot of guys don't feel that way. A guy a couple weeks ago, he sat there and dilly-dallied around trying to get his straps and his edge protectors in there, and just kind of really wasn't just like in no hurry, and like sitting around talking to the other drivers, and I don't know, the guys, I figured the guys would probably get on his tail about it. They didn't. But I mean, like, it's one thing to be mindful about your surroundings, and trying to help the next guy out by getting loading fast, and or strapping fast after you get loaded. I mean, of course, do a good job, but man, don't let no grass grow up on it. Don't be screwing around. So we are headed. I've got the load we're picking up tomorrow, coming back to Trinity, Alabama, which is just not very far. Hour or something, like hour and a half out of Birmingham, something like that. And I've got another load that I'm calling about. I really don't want to do it because it is a single steel coil, and not that I'm afraid of them, because I have hauled thousands of them. I mean, back in the day when I started trucking, I mean, like, that's what I did. I hauled lumber up north and single coils back. So there were times I would have a single coil on my trailer every other day of the week. Sometimes 2 coils every other day of the week. So it's not that it's just, man, I tore up so, I mean, I tore up trailers after trailer. I mean, the first 3 trailers I had, I tore them up all the cars just because, yeah, I hauled so many of them. And I finally bought a trailer that was built to haul single coals, and I quit having that problem. So if you're going to haul steel coals, at least buy the equipment you need to haul. Back when I started hauling them, there was not, I mean, if you had a combo trailer, having a coil package on it was about all you had. And then Rhett and I really started changing the game. And you know, there were custom shops that you could take your trailer to beef them up. And they're actually still in business. One of them still got a YouTube channel. They don't post anymore, but I'm trying to think of the name of it. But you can show that they go do a lot of custom trailer work. But unless you had somebody like go in there and modify your trailer, I mean, like, you're just beating trailers up. And you know, all about the I don't know, late 90s, you know, this coil package deal, or maybe mid to late 90s, you know, these coil packages started coming out. And even with a coil package, a combo trailer is just not meant to haul coils every day. I mean, you've really got to go and let somebody build you a trailer, or take a trailer you have and modify it for a steel combo trailer to work. But we have a Mac, it's got a coil package on it. I mean, it's built to do it, but I don't know that I'm going to do it just because I hate how bad they ride. They're rough. It's just, but you know, it's a pretty good amount of money. I mean, it's the best load that I can find coming out of Birmingham, coming home. So, and if I do that, you know, I mean, it's a pretty good load. I mean, I'll make more money on 2 loads coming back than I did on 1 load going out, and basically going the same route. Not a lot of difference in the routes. Anyway, I'm gonna ride on, enjoy the view. I gotta make some phone calls, figure out some things, and return all the phone calls I had while I was loading. So we're riding on. Enjoy the ride. It's a pretty day, and we'll holler at y'all in a little bit. Alright, we pulled over real quick. Gonna check these straps. You can't really tighten these down, these panels I've got here. Give old tires a bump. That way they'll work right. I wish somebody give me a bump where I work right. Alright, there is I-40. That is some traffic today. And I'm going to get behind that rolling roadblock again. Holy crap. That rolling roadblock right there caused about a 2-mile backup while ago. And I pulled over here this is like, it's like my place. Actually, over there where that white car is where I usually stop and check my straps. I'm just coming a different way. Yeah, there's my panels. We've got it all packed up all the way to the ceiling there, so we got us a load and don't have really any room to do a whole lot. So, all right, we're going to get back on the big I-40 out here and go fighting traffic. Gonna try and get through Memphis before it gets too bad.